Hello, welcome to this ROS question and answer video tutorial. My name is Marco Arruda and today I'm going to show how we can solve the problem of this user. Basically he has a node, it was created in Python, and he's trying to subscribe to some topics, publish to other topics, and use dynamic parameters. So here we have the code, and at the end of the post he is describing the problem, which is a variable which is not defined. Okay. And in order to show that, how we can solve the problem, I'm gonna use RDS, ROS Development Studio, provided by the construct. So first of all, I believe it's not a ROS problem because it seems that it's a Python error. So we have a variable which is not being declared. So let's try to reproduce the problem and then we can see how we can solve it. So let's start creating a new project here. I'm gonna call it just my project, and the same for the description. And here it is, our project's ready. Let's open it and wait a few seconds until we have the ROS environment ready to be used. So let's start opening a new shell and creating a ROS package. So we have here Catking workspace. It's an empty Catking workspace to start working with. So let's create here Catking create package. I'm gonna call it my package, and it depends on ROS.py because we are using Python, and standard messages because the user has here standard messages as a dependency. Okay. So here we have. Let's compile it just to create our build and dev folders. And in the meantime, let's open the code editor so we can start copying the code and try to run it. So let's copy here. And inside our package, my package, I'm gonna create a folder called scripts. And inside this folder I'm gonna create my node.py. Okay. And I'm just gonna paste the code here. It's not a problem with the dynamic parameter, so we can just comment this line here. Okay. And also this one because you're not using it. Okay, and let's try to run it and see if we get into the same problem the user did. So let's source our workspace and run our node. So let's run my package, my node, and here we have. Okay, so we have a subscriber here, and the problem may happen when the user tries to use this variable here. So let's try to publish something to this topic. In order to do that, I'm gonna open another shell and do like this, ROS pub. Actually, let's check which topics we have. So let's publish to ROS topic pub. That's the name of the topic, and the type of message is float64. Let's publish just an empty data here. Okay. So we don't have anything. Okay, I'm sorry. Before running a Python script, we have to do like this. Just add this directive usr bin env python to tell that the executable is a Python script. Okay, and let's also comment this line here because you're not using the parameter. So let's try to run it again, and here we have the problem. So inside our loop, we are trying to use this variable here, in1, which is also being used and actually being declared inside our callback. So that's the problem. Okay. The user is trying to use a variable which was not declared in this scope here. Okay, the scope outside the callback. It's being declared inside the callback. So in order to solve that, we just have to declare the variable here and do like this. Actually, we have also this variable in2 being declared outside the scope, being declared inside the callback functions, and also gain1 and gain2. So we have to declare all these variables in the global scope before trying to use them. Okay. So let's try to run it again and just put something inside the callback just to see. We reached that point of the node. So callback 1. We are at callback 1. Let's run it again. Okay, we have also another problem here, which is pub1 equals to ROS subscriber. Actually, it's a publisher. So publisher, here it is. Okay, the user hasn't described this problem, so let's put it here. He's declaring a publisher as a subscriber and trying to use this publish method for a subscriber object, so it doesn't make sense. It has also to be fixed. So let's try to run it again. And we have now another problem. So we need also the queue size parameter before declaring a publisher. So we just have to put it like this. Queue size equals to 1. It's enough for an example. Okay. Let's clean the terminal and try to run it again. So it seems that we have no errors this time. Let's try to publish something to the top in1 and see if we get into the callback. So we are at callback 1. So this is how you can solve the problem. Actually, it was more a problem of the Python language. So you have to declare the variables you are trying to use inside the callback as global variables, or maybe just to a higher scope inside your program, and pay more attention when you want to declare a publisher. Okay, so I hope this video can help you with this kind of program, and if you like this kind of video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and get a new video about ROS every day. Thank you.